Well, what is up everybody, welcome back to the stream today. We are in the A320 and we're going to be flying from Sydney down to Melbourne. Nice quick route, nice and easy, nothing too crazy going on at all. But just thought I'd do a little stream today to keep my streaming going. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to turn on the crew oxygen supply, we'll do a cockpit voice recorder test. ADIRS 1, 2 and 3 are in the nav position. Exterior lights, wing lights on, nav and logo lights on. No smoking, portable devices to auto. Emergency exit lights are armed. Annunciator lights check. They work. Probe and window heat is on auto. No, it's on auto, yeah. Great. We gotta wait for the APU to be available. It already is, so let's get the APU bleed on. Aircraft temperatures are as required. The ECAM page is on electricity. We'll do a battery 1 and 2 off, and then back on. Nice. Good. Fuel pumps are off. Let us now do an engine fire test number 1. Let us now do an engine fire test number 2. Very nice. Now we'll check for remaining white lights. It's just the fuel pumps, that's not a problem at all. We will come down here to the EFIS panel. Let's make sure we get our flight directors on. The barometric pressure we will do by putting in 1020. Nice and high. FCU, speed, heading and altitude. Radio setup. Let's do that now. Let us go to the radio panel. Tune in 121.7 as active, and 129.8 in standby. Yes, 129.8 on standby. Let's put that in there in the radio management panel. 129.8. Lovely. Okay, radio setup. MCDU setup. Let's do it. I didn't ask for the weight and balance page to open, in fact. So, flight management computer. A GPS primary does not exist. That is not a problem. So, we are going to be flying from Sydney to Melbourne. We are flight number Jetstar. Oh, Jetstar 517. Cost index for today is going to be 10. And we are cruising at flight level 380. There we go, lovely. Let's do our flight plan. So we'll take Sydney. Actually, no, we won't do that yet. We will now set up our MCDU and obtain an IFR clearance. We can do our first page of init. Yes, MCDU flight plan. Here we go. So we want to go Sydney, and then we'll go Wollongong next up in our flight plan, and then it's a lease or some weird thing like that. Wollongong lease Melbourne. So we will put in the Wollongong VOR right here. Wollongong, that one. Then we'll go Airways from H65 to lease LEECE via Q29.
Sydney ground, good afternoon, Malaysian 1-2 with Golf, ready for IFR to Kuala Lumpur.
Malaysian 1-2, hello, clear destination, Kadam flight plan route, runway 16 right, the group 1 departure, Kadam transition. Climbing device head 5000, squawk 1133, the airborne frequency 129.8.
Roger, clear to Kuala Lumpur via the group 1 departure, transition Kadam, departure frequency 12.
Lovely.
Departure frequency 129.8 and squawk 1133.
The departure frequency 129.8 and squawking 1133 for Malaysian 1-2.
Malaysian 1-2.
Now let's check the current status. We're at Delta 54. Sydney ground, hello there, Jetstar 517. We've got information Golf, I believe. Request Alpha clearance to Melbourne.
Jetstar 517, hello, it is information Golf, clear destination, Wollongong flight plan route. Runway 16 right, the group 1 departure, Wollongong transition, climb initially by SID 5000, squawk 4067. The airborne frequency 129.8.
Cleared to Melbourne with the Wollongong flight plan route, runway 16 right, the Group 1 departure, Wollongong transition, climb 5000, squawk 4067, and departure frequency 129.8 for Jetstar 517.
Jetstar 517.
Woohoo, we did it.
Sydney ground, g'day, Qantas 2 Super, requesting clearance to Singapore as well.
Qantas 2 cleared Singapore Kadam flight plan route. Runway 16 right, the group 1 departure, Kadam transition. Climb initially by the SID 5000, the air squawk 1530, airborne frequency 129.8.
Qantas 2 is cleared to Singapore by Kadam plane route, 16 right for departure, Group 1. Kadam transition, climb maintain 5000, squawking 1530, and departures with center 129.8.
Qantas 2.
Aviation Tim, hello Aviation Tim, how you
Sydney
doing?
ground, just a 513, ready for push and start.
Just a 513, push approved.
Nice to
Push
see you
approved,
there
513.
Aviation Tim. Thank you for joining in the live stream. Sorry I was a bit slow with my reading of the chat. But yeah, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Now, I believe... Wait, hang on. Wait, no, I don't want that. I believe I need to push back to the right. Yes.
Sydney ground, Malaysian 1-2, ready for push.
Malaysian 1-2, push approved.
Roger, push approved, Malaysian 1-2, thank you.
Get that nice pushback curve. Alright, perfect. We'll keep that for later. 5,129.8 is in the radios, and 4067 is in the squawk. Great. That means we can continue setting up MCDU, as in boarding the passengers. So with that, let's get a jet bridge connected, and let's get some passengers on. This will take a full 10 minutes, so in the meantime, I'm just going to read chat nicely and just let everyone load everything. Baggage loading taking its time, that's all good. People are just getting into their seats, getting everything ready. In the meantime, we shall keep setting up the MCDU. We can put in our block fuel of 8.3, I believe. Let's just check in our dispatch remarks. Block fuel is 8.22. 8.2. Okay, let's do that. Zero fuel weight has not yet been initialized. However, Is it 55.1? No, that can't be right. Yep. 55.1. Now we can run some performance numbers. We will actually run the performance numbers right now. I don't see any reason not to. So we have flex to 71 degrees. Let's put that in. Let's put that in our performance numbers. We are flexing to 71 degrees.
Sydney ground, Malaysian 1-2, ready to taxi, 16 right.
134, 134, 136.
Like Alpha, holding point Alpha 1, runway 16 right.
Roger, taxi on Golf, Alpha, and then Alpha 11, port straight 16 right, Malaysian 1-2.
We will check our zero fuel weight and our fuel on board a little bit later on in the time. There is no rush. Melbourne Centre should be online for a little bit, and I suspect we might get Melbourne approach if we're lucky. Otherwise, I can do the approach myself. Everything else seems to be set up. Our parking brake is on. APU bleed's still on as passengers are boarding. No portable devices. We will keep working through the checklists. IFR clearance is received. The IRS are aligned. That only took 7 minutes. Squawk is set. Takeoff briefing. We will have a V1 speed of 134. Our V rotate will also be 134, and our V2 speed is 136. It'll be a flex departure to 71 degrees with flaps 1. And thrust reduction is at 1,500 feet.
Just a 513, you can taxi Charlie, holding point Bravo 2, runway 16 right.
Charlie to the Bravo 2, holding point 16 right, just a 513.
And for taxi routes, we will expect Charlie and Bravo 2. It's a very simple taxi from where we're located, so that is nice and easy. In the meantime, we'll just wait for all our passengers to be boarded. I will just check with the cabin crew purser. I will just call them to the cabin. See if we have a cabin crew purser who'd like to come in. Oh. What happened there? Oh, it's the jet bridge. Yeah, they do that sometimes. Alright, so boarding status is currently not doing so well. It's still going to take approximately 7.5 minutes for the passengers to board. We can call the tug. In the meantime, we've still got ground power connected. Obviously, passengers are boarding, so we've got to have everything else connected. So that is all good. In fact, all good. Except I'm gonna turn the pushback system off because it's the wrong thing. Because it's the pre-planned thing.
You can contact Centre now 129.8, bye-bye.
29.8, just a 513, thank you.
Tug is actually disconnected because I forgot that I can't use this pushback system and also toolbar pushback because toolbar pushback is a bit broken, unfortunately.
Ground, please cancel pushback operation. Roger, pushback canceled.
So we're currently still just waiting on more passengers to board. It'll take about 5.5 minutes. We will replan our pushback because obviously it didn't work before, so that's fine. We'll just have to do that, I suppose. Perfect, so pushback is now planned, and then we will call for push and start in a few minutes. Passengers are just being very slow getting on board, so we'll just have to wait for them. My jet bridge has gone away somehow, so I don't know how the passengers think that they're going to be able to get on. But I suppose that is just something they're going to have to work out themselves. I don't know how these passengers are going to get on with no jet bridge, but it certainly beats me. we'll run some landing calculations while we're at it. We'll try and fill some data in from the meta. Gotta say the landing calculations aren't entirely ideal. They're not terrible. They're really not the best. 72 out of our 100 passengers are now on
You
board.
can contact Centre now, 129.8, bye-bye.
So yes,
Center
not too much going on.
129.8, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, have a safe flight.
Do the seatbelt signs need to be on? I am sure I turned them on. I'm sure I turned on the seat. No, they don't need to be on yet. Okay, good. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. We're chilling. We're chilling. Nice. It has a bit of a goofy route today because my nav data is outdated. Because I am not paying for SimBrief, for Navigraph rather, and so that means that SimBrief always plans me the wrong thing, and it's a little bit annoying. Anyway, my apologies. 85 out of the 120 passengers are on board. We got about 4 minutes left, so there is nothing too crazy going on. We will. I'll probably call in ATIS for Melbourne. See if there's anything we can do there. Okay, we didn't get anything. That's a shame. Secondary flight plan is inoperative, it looks like. MCDU menu, ATSU. AOC menu, ATIS. For arrival. We'll send that. We'll come back to it later. Following the Grook 1 departure. Grook. I don't know. That's the departure we're following. And yeah, we're just getting ready. Everything is getting ready. We only got a few more passengers to go. All the baggage has been loaded, so the baggage handlers are chilling now, which is great. There's a little fuel truck chilling. Oh, hello. Oh, you've made it. You've finally made it, have you, mister? You come all the way from London, have you? Come on then, park up. No need to go slowly like that. Yeah, you can park right there, being blasted by the APU. I'm happy with that. Or you could just be normal. Who knows? I don't think that's actually possible. A couple more passengers, 13 more passengers to load. And our centre of gravity is looking good. Then we'll get ready for pushback. Six more passengers. Come on, you can do this. You can do this, people. That jet bridge is rather close. Few more passengers to go. Why did that page just open? Did I ask it to? No.
Boarding completed.
The boarding is now completed. Let's just check. Yes, we got 55 tons. People. Turn on terrain display. MCDU weights are checked. Takeoff performance is checked. V speeds are in. 10,000 is our transition altitude. Alrighty, so now we can turn off external power disconnect all ground services. So jet bridge, you can go away. Fuel truck, air starter, catering, baggage, and GPU are coming away. Nope, why am I down here? I gotta be up here. Seatbelt signs are now on. Air conditioning, we'll turn it down a bit. It is a little bit, it's a little bit warm in here in this cabin, so we will turn it down. Yeah. Let's make sure everything's closed. Baggage handler taking their time.
Yeah, Sydney ground, this is now corner 3. For some reason I can't get back my call sign, so I'm still there, just using corner 3 now. Do I have to redo my clearance?
G'day, it's Victor Aviation on Alt. Hello, Victor Aviation, how are you going? Thank you for watching the stream. That's great. We're just waiting for the cargo door to be closed. Then we will be ready for pushback and startup. So that's great. I believe our cargo door, our cargo person should be leaving soon. Let's just see. Okay. Windows and doors are closed and locked. Cockpit door is closed and locked. Fuel pumps and beacon, let us turn them on. Firstly, let's request pushback from our plug-in. Fuel pumps are all being turned on. Loved the plane spotting stream yesterday. Favourite part was the UPS 747. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for checking out the stream as always. That's great. I'm glad you enjoyed. I will be planning on doing more of them, so yeah, we'll be doing that. Now we're just awaiting our steering pin, and then we will be ready for engine start. We'll go to the engine page. It's looking good. So our steering pin seems to be inserted. There we go. Alrighty. Great. I was at Sheps Mound. Oh, nice. Wait, you're at Sheps Mound at the time you're watching the stream? That's great. Wait, which bay are we at again? Delta 54. And ground Jetstar 517 at Delta 54. Request push.
Jetstar 517, push approved.
Push approved, Jetstar 517. Alrighty. Here goes. Because I went to Sheps Mound afterwards, just for a little bit, after my stream. But yeah. Alrighty. Engine start. Let's get engine mode, select to start. Fuel pumps are all on, APU bleeds on. Let's start the engines up, shall we? Whoa, we're going quite fast here. We are going very, very, very fast. Oh well, we can start engines up still. Nice. So, yep. Engine mode select to start, engine master 2 on. It's not very busy here at Sydney Airport. There's not much going on. I can still see my fuel truck going back. Can you see it? On the very left of the screen. What's the rego on this plane? Oh, we're in X-ray Sierra Juliet. It's the same livery, so yeah.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Okay, parking brake is set.
Parking brake set.
Engine 2 is now available. Engine 1 start.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight. Holding position, waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Alright. So yeah, we're just awaiting we are just awaiting engine 2, engines, and engine 2. We're waiting engine 1 available now. Alright, we shall print that out while we wait. Meanwhile, we'll go back to the performance page. Nice start on engine 1, going nicely there. That is now engine 1 is available, so engine mode selector normal. APU bleed is off. APU master switch off. Anti-ice is not required. Alright, before taxi checklist, auto brake maximum. Ground spoilers are armed. Flaps are set to takeoff position. Engine anti-ice is not required. Let's do a flight control check.
Heavy, ready for taxi 216 right. American 936, you can taxi by Alpha, holding point Alpha 1, runway 16 right.
Alpha, holding point Alpha 1, 16 right, American 936.
Alright, flight control check is successful. Rudder trim is set, rudder trim reset, steering pin is removed. Let's get nose lights to taxi, runway turn off lights on, strobe lights auto, parking brake off and takeoff config check. And City Ground Jetstar 517 ready for taxi.
0.5, bye bye.
120.5, yep.
Ground Jetstar 517 ready for taxi.
Delta 517, you can taxi Charlie to Bravo, holding point Bravo 2, runway 16 right.
Taxi Charlie 2 Bravo to the Bravo 2 16 right, Jetstar 517.
D6 heavy short.
Alrighty, let's go. Parking brake is off. Takeoff config check. Takeoff config is now normal. Off we go. Charlie 2 Bravo. Yeah. Taxi nice and slowly. Charlie 2. Bravo. Whoops, wrong camera. Alrighty. Before takeoff, let's get predictive wind shear and weather radar on. Wait a second. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsies, wrong taxiway. Big oopsie. Okay, that broke the realism. Realism was doing really well until it wasn't. Oh, there goes a 777 rolling. Off they go. Why is my plane turning? Why is it turning? Okay, this is weird.
Jetstar 517. Why have you pulled a U-turn?
My apologies, we're having severe plane glitches here. I'm trying to get back on track.
Roger, you can taxi Bravo back onto Charlie. We're holding point Bravo 2, runway 16 right.
Taxi Bravo, Charlie, and then Bravo 2 for 16 right, Jetstar 517. What's going on here?
Sydney Ground, good afternoon. Echo Mike Zulu, request clearance support with Ferrari.
Echo Mike Zulu, stand by, you're number 1.
Sydney Ground, Qantas 3 requesting push start.
Qantas 3, push approved.
Push approved, Qantas 3.
Echo Mike Zulu, pretty clear when you're ready.
Good.
Echo Mike Zulu, clear destination.
Okay, what is going on with my plane? This is really weird.
Climb initially 4,000, squawk 3.
What is going on with my plane?
The airborne frequency 129.8.
This is so strange.
We're cleared to Port Macquarie, so we have runway 16 right, climb 4,000, scope 3351, departure frequency 1298, Echo Mike Zulu.
Echo Mike Zulu.
Okay, we've got it straightened out. Nice. I don't know what just happened there. That was very weird. I'm sure that there's kind of like a little fly-by-wire issue with this, because I
Qantas 3, squawk with Charlie when you can.
Qantas 3, thank you.
Okay, that was so weird. I don't know what just happened. That was so weird. Alright, TCAS is coming on. TCAS. Alright, great. Nice.
Jetstar 517, you can contact the tower now, 120.5, bye-bye.
Over to tower 120.5, sorry for the weird taxi. See ya. Weird taxi. Alright, tower. Alright, with that, let's get landing lights on, nose lights, takeoff. Let's just make sure all exterior lights are on, cabin's notified, nose wheel lights, anti-ice packs, great. Sydney Tower, hello there, Jetstar 517, ready at Bravo 2.
Jetstar 517, Sydney Tower, good day, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 16 right, Jetstar 517. Alright, here goes. Better get the departure chart out of here. Grook 1. And then it's Wollongong transition. Oh, someone just subscribed. Oh, I didn't catch who it was. Sorry, I had OBS tabbed out. Who just subscribed? Whoever it was, thank you very much. I'm so sorry, I didn't see. Engines are stabilized. Stable at 40%. Let's push that into flex. Flex is set. 80 knots checked. 100 knots checked. V1, rotate. That's a rotation. Alright, positive rate of climb, gears coming up. Runway track. Keep that speed going.
Typical 517 over to departure today.
Over to departure, Jetstar 517. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sydney Tower, come back still in Harley, shot golf.
Echo Mike.
Careful.
Melbourne Centre, hello there, Jetstar 517 through 1,700 for 5,000.
And just 517, sending it identifying to climb by certified level trade, sir.
Climb by the SID, flight level 380, Jetstar 517.
Jetstar 712, cleared for takeoff.
Hello, Echo. Cleared for takeoff, runway 12, just this one.
Alright, ground spoilers disarm.
And all stations are just closing up now. You can continue with Unicom 122 display. Bye-bye.
Bruh.
See you, mate. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You kidding me right now, bro? Sydney, traffic Jetstar 517 climbing through 4,500 all the way up to flight level 380 with the Group 1 departure, Sydney traffic. Oh, Wollongong transition, Sydney traffic. That is a nice departure. Sorry, I'm not reading chat right now. I'm a bit preoccupied. Sorry about that. Oh, what a lovely climb out. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. All the bad weather, we've just climbed through it. And now it's lovely and fluffy up here. Up here at 6,000 feet, it's fluffy. This is actually not such a crazily complex departure. Also, literally, I just got on Melbourne Centre and then they closed. That's crazy. That's the best controller though, so I don't mind. I'm just still pitching for those flight directors. And that is Grook. And at this point we shall set their barometric pressure to standard. We shall take the landing lights off, seatbelt signs will come off, wing lights off, strobe lights as before. So auto. Landing lights are now off. And autopilot is now on. Yay! Victor Aviation will be back soon. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I do love Flight Simulator. That is a rather steep turn, if I do say so myself. I would have to say that turn is rather steep. I mean, it looks amazing, but it's still rather steep. I mean, look at that though, that's crazy.
Station Sydney, commercial lift 2 mile west of Street, correction 16 right. Now turning, heading Sydney heads, Station Sydney.
Thank you, although I think it's Sydney traffic, not station Sydney, because I know, although you'd like to be, you are not an air traffic controller, so... Alrighty, so now let us chill, basically. I do like chilling. As you can tell, there really isn't that much going on, I have to say, apart from a bit of MCDU stuff. We'll request the latest status for the latest status. It's clean. I assume runway 16. Yes. Alright, well, I will probably put that in unless any new ATIS comes available, which we will stay tuned for. However, I don't think it will. Runway, no, 170 at 17. 170 at 17. Temperature 20. Very nice. QNH 1022. And that is great. Now we will check our approach 16 charts. What is our minimums? 640. Okay, that's all good. 640. Lovely. Let's plan for the Lizzie 9 Alpha. No, let's plan for the Lizzie 9 Alpha arrival for an ILS 16 Zulu. Yeah, Lizzie 9 Alpha with no VIA points. And look at that, Lizzie, Maxwell, Horus, and Seg, Belter, and then yeah. Perfecto. Alright, that is safely through 20 through flight level 200. So that means we can now turn off the weather radar. Turn on the weather radar, turn off terrain. That's it. So what is our first waypoint with restrictions? It's Maxal at 10,000. So 10,000 from 38,000 will take about 88 nautical miles, and Maxal, yeah. My apologies. Yeah, alright, that's all good. We'll just chill there. We're climbing nicely at 2,100 feet per minute, nice and easy. It's going to be a good cruise, and we're now turning waypoint Lease. Don't know how to pronounce that waypoint. Leaky, Lease. I don't know. No clue. Anyway, I'm gonna carefully examine the star chart for the Lizzie 9 Alpha now. So we got to have Belter in there with a constraint at 3,000. It's got a constraint there, brilliant. And then that leads us straight into the ILS approach for runway 16. Yeah, that's it. Oh, we've got the latest status, and it's exactly the same. Brilliant. It would be great if we had Melbourne Centre. Unfortunately, that might not be happening. Anyway, how's everyone going? How you going, chat? This flight's going very well. We're just enjoying the fluffy clouds here. Nice little wing view for you guys. Nothing too crazy going on. I can get you an outside view as well. How nice is that? Just chilling out here. I think I'm gonna change this view. I don't like this view very much, so we're gonna change it. We're gonna need to change the camera speed to do that, because I can't do it at this speed. No. Oh, that's a lot faster. Nice. We're making a custom tail cam. It's gonna be great. Of course, the A320 doesn't actually have a tail cam. Yeah, that looks great. So do you people think I should do more long haul live streams? I'm not sure whether I think it's a good thing to do. I think it's fun. It's just whether everyone else enjoys it, because you know it is quite a lot to do a very long flight in that manner. I'm already on SimBrief planning my route back. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a little hop today. We're gonna go Sydney to Melbourne, Melbourne straight back into Sydney. YMML to YSSY. Not YSYS, YSSY. YSSY, YSSY, SY, YS. No clue. Flight plan, we're due in at 3:02 PM. That means I reckon if we schedule 3:30 off block time, we should be pretty good. So 30, and that's 4:30 UTC. We'll schedule that in. And it'll be exactly the same. Docel 1, Docel, Y59, rivet. Lovely. Calculate that. Okay, we've got other plan filed. Still got a viewer on the stream, so thank you to the viewer who has decided to join the stream. That is very nice, thanks. Next waypoint is Lys, then Tanta and Ludrumi, Naba, Bulla, Luvas, Lizzie, and then we will be on our approach. Climbing up to flight level 380, we'll be there very soon. Flying very realistically, so that's good, I suppose. Plenty of fuel on board. Everything looking good. Still climbing up to our cruise. Massive Neo engines. Alright, there we go. What? But my network's fine. Error? Error? No, there's no error. There is absolutely no error here. There is nothing. My stream is completely fine. We haven't dropped a single frame. This is... are you guys seeing buffering? Because I'm not seeing any buffering. I haven't dropped a single frame. The bitrate's 8,000. I think we should be... we got 8 megabits, 80 megabits per second. I think shouldn't be an issue. Are you guys... is there anyone in the chat right now? Anything is VFR if you're brave enough to. Ah, yes, the Air Force Proud 95 quote. Anything is VFR if you're brave enough. Indeed. I actually saw that video in the Best of Air Force Proud 95 2024 recap. That was one of the clips. And the other one was... the other good quotes are I forgot. Any landing is a good landing. No, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Any landing you can walk away from and the aircraft isn't damaged is a great landing. Yeah, that video is actually really good, and the particular video that quote comes from is even better, because for some reason flying on VATSIM with other people in a voice calls just makes everything funnier. Are you experiencing any video buffering or lagging right now? Because YouTube is screaming at me that it's not receiving enough data, but I've got a solid 9,000 kilobit per second and I haven't dropped a single frame. So, I don't know. I don't know why YouTube is not happy with me. But as far as I'm aware, everything's okay. But yes, thank you very much for joining the stream. We're doing a little quick hop over to Melbourne. We're doing the Melbourne flight, and then we're going to be straight back over to Sydney afterwards. May or may not do that on stream, depending on situation. But yeah, it's a great day. I'm very excited because I am going on a real plane. I'm going to Hobart in a few days, and I can't wait. Yeah, but it's probably on my end because I've got 3G 0.05 megabit per second or something. Ah, well, that would actually be impossible because 3G has been shut down here in Australia. But yes, I understand what you mean. 0.05 megabit per second is not good. I believe if I do a speed test right now, I'll probably get around 110. But I won't do a speed test right now because it actually uses up bandwidth to test your network, and I want to put all my bandwidth towards my live stream. But yeah. You can't hear me. Before it cut out entirely. Okay, well there's something weird going on now. Okay. Well, anyway, bye. Yes, thanks for joining for a short duration. That is great. Helps drive the video up through the algorithm. So, thank you. And, yeah. See you later. Oh, we're back. Okay, we're back. Me meowing on 121.5. I just read that message from earlier. I saw a Lux Plains video about that, a YouTube short about that. But I don't know if actually people do it in real life. I think that might be like a myth. I'm not sure. I'm not, probably though. We should go plane spotting sometime with with Winston, because I got a camera. Yeah, I went plane spotting yesterday in the evening. It was really fun. I went to the beach, Millstream, and Sheps Mound. Yeah, that'd be really fun. We should definitely do that. Yeah, that would be great. The only trouble I have with plane spotting is that it's like really hot in the middle of the day, and I don't like that as much. But I as I say, I did plane spotting in the evening and also in the early morning, and it's great fun. You get some really good movements. Cool shorts, yay! Well, I've been my subscribers have been absolutely exponentially growing. I think I'm almost at 250. No, what am I on? 265. My goodness me. Okay, well, yes, there is a lot to be gained from. I posted a lot of YouTube shorts. I got a Cessna Grand Caravan at Nowra Airport. So, oh, that's cool. A Grand Caravan. I haven't seen one of them in real life. That's great. Neat. Sub 340? Yeah, I saw one this morning. Rex. Yeah, Rex is cool. It's a shame that they were like slightly running out of money, but I think they managed to recover just their turboprop flights. They can't run their 737s anymore though, because they don't think they have enough. I don't think they've got enough money to operate them, and that's why. And they're not running them anymore, which is a bit of a shame. Let's just now cycle through our eCam pages. Whoops. Everything's looking all good. Anyway, yes. Yeah, Rex. I've already read that message, haven't I? I always forget which chat message I've actually read. Anyways, we will print out the latest terminal information so that we can get ideal landing services. I don't think it's too different to what we had before, but we'll print it out anyway. So that's MCDU, ATSU, AOC, ATIS, format for printer, and we will send that. Yes, nice. Yay. Nice. So let's check if the ATIS has changed. ATIS Oscar and ATIS Sierra. Yes, it's now 190 at 16. Update that in the destination data. 190 at 16. Otherwise, no changes. Great. Yeah, we're cruising. We are just cruising. There's not much going on. Just chilling out. Cruising a bit slower than I would have hoped, but that's fine. I don't mind cruising slightly slow. What do you think of the overlay, the little info bar that's at the top? I think it looks pretty nice. Trying to get my microphone adjusted so it's optimal and optimum. But yes, it's a good stream so far. And as I say, my plan is to hop over to Melbourne and then hop back to Sydney, all in the same stream. Although I'm not sure if I'll get that all done. I'll have a go though. We're in Quake Pro, guys. It's crazy. Okay. Let's run the landing numbers for how long till arrival? Is it the same distance as Brisbane to Sydney? No, it's. I would say it's a little bit shorter. So we are the time currently in Universal Coordinated Time is 3:25. Local is 2:25 p.m. And we are due in at 3:03 p.m. So it's going to be approximately another half an hour of flight. It's pretty short. It is a pretty short flight in general. So yeah, it's good. I'm going to download some landing performance calculation apps on my iPad, because my FlyPad, because I've done that. A Blaze Cannon is back. Hello there, hello there. Game recommendations I do not take. No, just kidding. Thank you. I will check it out. So much fun. Oh, I like that. Do. Do 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 do. Okay, I will. It depends. Is it free or is it purchasable, or is it oh my goodness. Okay. Landing distance calculator. Got it. By pilots for pilots. Oh, that's actually clever. Okay, good one. The developer name is Pilots for Pilots. So then when it shows up on the Apple App Store, it says by pilots for pilots. I'll be back in around 20 minutes to see the landing. Keep up the good streams. Oh, yay. Great, do that. Let's see. A Blaze Cannon says it's on my radar for a while until it's recommended to me, and now I'm addicted. Same with me for Portal. I got completely obsessed with Portal about 6 months ago. It was the best game I'd ever played. I even stopped playing Flight Simulator so I could play Portal. But yeah. Wait, bruh. $50? $50? Nah. Cannot be spending that on a game. I gotta keep saving up for my mini FCU flight control panel. Game of the year. Cough, Microsoft Flight Sim cough. Well, you see, you see, Microsoft Flight Sim is not a game; it's a comprehensive simulation. You see. Technically true, but I mean, you know. It's not, as I say, it's not a game; it's a comprehensive simulation. Do 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 do. I bet this has in-app purchases. This app seems too good to be free. Wait, are there actually no in-app purchases? No, that's crazy. This cannot be free, there's no way. Well, we're about to find out. You know how, like, when an app UI looks so good, you know that it isn't free? Apart from... Okay. Avionics. Okay, this seems free. This is so sketchy. How is it free? Okay, I gotta go to my Gmail. Already a red flag. No, it's not a red flag. Do 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 do. Yeah, okay, this costs money. I'm deleting my account. I knew it would cost money. I knew it. I knew it was too good. It looked too good to be free. It just looked too good to be free. They got me. They got me. Okay. Confirm account deletion. That was the quickest I've ever signed up for something and then deleted my account. Oh my goodness. Okay. Good. Okay, so that's something I can delete. Great. Oh my goodness. Why can't anything be free in this modern era? Okay. Let us now continue going. Alright, let's try this app and see if it's free. In-app purchases. Uh-oh. Full version, 1 month. Bruh. Okay, so that isn't free. My goodness. Okay, that's mildly helpful, but honestly, no. Delete. Delete. Alright, well, we will give up trying to find cool apps related to Flight Sim for free at the moment. However, that's fine. I'm just looking for a landing calculator that actually works. Let's run the landing numbers. Runway elevation. The thing is, it asks for the weirdest things. (432) heading 160. Condition dry. Yeah. Runway slope. What? How do I find the runway slope? That's so weird. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? is the runway slope. What? This is so weird. Okay, well, no idea. Maybe it's in our dispatch. And here we go. We got performance calculations right here. Okay. Oh, that's stop a descent. Down we go. And Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 517, now descending from flight level 380 all the way down to 3000, but following the Lizzie 9 Alpha arrival, Melbourne traffic. Alrighty, we're almost ready. That is our vertical profile court. We will now enable landing systems on the display. This is starting up our descent briefing. We are going to be flying the ILS approach into runway 16. Once we reach your last waypoint to the star, we will enable the approach mode push button. We'll ensure that we're at 3,000 feet. The missed approach procedure for Melbourne on this particular approach is that, well, I get the chart, we track 160 degrees and climb to 4,000 feet, then we'll vector ourselves back round for the approach. At Belter, we have to be at 3,000 feet to capture the glide slope. Therefore, we need to have been safely at 3,000 before reaching waypoint Belter to ensure that we capture the glide slope on time. Airbus guy, hey, how's it going, Airbus guy? What's going on here? No super chats. Super chats? Oh, you didn't. You didn't, did you? Hang on a second. I've got them off. Well, but how do I turn them on? I'm not entirely sure how I turn them on. Would you be able to guide me? How do I even do that? Probably got to link a card. But I mean, are they on? Alright. If you're actually going to give a super chat, I'm 100% going to give you like the biggest shout out. Alright, 'cause that is crazy. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go to my overlays right now, and I'm going to see if there's a super chat one. You know that would just be absolutely insane, don't you? Because this is okay, hang on. Stand by one. Wait, no, it's not that. Streamlabs. Okay, I'm doing it now. Firefox, because I'm using my other browser today. Not now. Go to YouTube Studio. Alright, I'm working on it, okay? Oh, Airbus guy's got to go. That's a shame. Out here. You can do it on YouTube or Streamlab if you have that. Will do. Thank you. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot do it because my channel isn't monetized. So I'm sorry about that. You just have to wait to me to, if you can get me to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 public watch hours, then that's fine. But I'm not monetized, so unfortunately, I cannot do it. Anyway, gotta cook for my descent now. You can do it on Streamlabs even without without YouTube. Okay, we'll do that then. we will do that. Do 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 do. Yeah, okay, I'll look it up. Thank you. That's just so brilliant. Thank you very much for doing that. That's really nice. Well, anyway, I will see you later, Airbus guy. Thank you for joining in with the stream. I appreciate that. That is brilliant. Yeah, that's really great. And I will see you. Yeah, I will 100% see you later. Tschüss. Oh, German. Interesting. Goodbye. If you're doing another stream, I've got my notification bell on, so I will see if I can find your stream. See if I can find your stream if you're doing another stream, because you've been streaming a lot, and that is great. I always like the real world ops. I don't know Spanish. I think it would be you know what? No, I don't know. 180 at 16. Winds changed again. Oh, whoops. We never put that in. Oopsie doopsies. Uh-oh, we gotta expedite this descent, guys. Uh, 2020 or 2024, says Rohan. It is 2020. Alright, Airbus guy. You've been see you later. Goodbye. I like the emojis, by the way. They're very cool. Goodbye. Quick, descend. Okay, we did it, chat. We did it. Nice. Very nice. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. See you later. Okay. Indeed. How absolutely hilarious. Danish friends taught me that. Okay. Ha. That one was real funny. Okay. Landing lights on, seatbelt signs on. QNH will be coming through. Yes. Don't worry, I have search history turned off. Okay, I won't. Got it. Alright, that is QNH 1022. And now we're above profile again, so let's just try and get down below profile. Ooh, some quite significant turbulence, I've got to say. That's not great. Okay, goodbye. See you later. Alright, let's now get wing lights on. Nose lights and all that stuff is still armed. That's good. Alrighty. Oh, okay. And tomorrow I'll be streaming a Say Intentions flight at 7:50 AM ET around then. Alright. I'll try to catch it. I will try my best, okay? I will try my best. Nice.
Melbourne traffic, just 712, turning 11 mile per north runway 16, Melbourne.
Melbourne traffic, just 704, 7 mile final 16.
And Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 517, next waypoint NSEG on the Lizzie 9 Alpha arrival, where our intentions are for the ILS 16. Everyone wants the good night to you, good night to me. Good night. Uh-oh, where's my air traffic control? Nope, I want selected altitude mode, please. Uh-oh, we're not cooking. We're not cooking. Expedite and approach mode is now active. Okay, that is approach, so auto brake medium. Approach mode is engaged. Nice. Come on, expedite. Come on, expedite. We don't have time for this. Yeah, okay, maybe we do, maybe we do. Oh my goodness, the turbulence here is insane. Okay, that's 3,000 speed brakes off, ground spoilers armed. And localizer acquired. Lovely. And Melbourne traffic Jetstar 517 were established on the localizer for the ILS 16. Alright, that is flaps 1. Turbulence is insane. Alrighty. Nice. We are ready for approach. Cabin is alerted. Cabin crew seats for landing. Runway in sight. That's glide slope gear down, flaps 2.
Melbourne traffic test 70 or vacated 1.
We're going to reduce to minimum approach speed. And Melbourne traffic Jetstar 517, we're reducing to minimum approach speed. They're at 131, we're at 153. I don't want to go around, really. I have to say, I don't want to go around. So I'll just have to be wary of Jetstar 712.
Jetstar 17 on the go around Melbourne traffic.
Okay, Jetstar 712 is going around.
1,000.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. Okay, they're climbing back up. We are all good, we're established. Alrighty. Cabin is ready for landing. Gears down, auto brake medium. Anti-skid engaged. Landing gear 3 greens, flaps full. Ground spoilers are armed. We will try and vacate the rapid exit Gulf, and we'll see how we go from there. Run the landing numbers. Performance is all good. Yeah.
Harbour traffic, Cessna 712, making left turn 090. Harbour traffic.
Alright, that's autopilot off. Let's butter this landing. Take this into my own hands now.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Not the best landing ever, I have to say. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 517, clear of the runway 16. Melbourne ground, let's contact them. Where the heck are we? We're on Victor. Yes, we're on Victor. Melbourne ground, hello there, Jetstar 517, clear of the runway on Echo.
Jetstar 517, welcome to Melbourne. Do you have a bay of choice today?
Negative.
Jetstar 517, taxi Echo Alpha to the bay of your choice.
Echo Alpha to the bay, Jetstar 517. Alright, let's get flaps up. Spoilers disarmed. We'll stop the replay. We are, of course, going to have a replay. Alrighty, now we're going to take a right on Alpha. Let's get the APU master switch on, APU start. Weather radar, predictive wind shear off. TCAS off. Terrain display off. APU are starting. Wing anti-ice off. APU bleed on if available. Why have we stopped? I didn't ask us to stop, did I? Great, we're rolling. APU bleed on. Rolling onto the stand, we'll get runway turn-offs away. Alrighty. At Gulf, we will make a left into the Echo Bays. So we can probably just make a left right here. Whoops, that's the wrong line. I've been following the wrong line. Okay, that was not great. I was following the wrong line. Whoops. Wait for the thing. Rolling onto the stand runway, turn off lights off, nose wheel lights off. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. And stop. Great. Alrighty, parking checklist. Parking brake is set. Navigator off. Flight directors are off. Navigation display 10 miles, anti-ice off. Alrighty, let's get a ground power unit connected. Let's get engine master off. Fuel pumps off. Beacon light off. Seatbelt signs off. External power on. Now it's available. Transponder off. And cockpit door open. Alright, let's get jet bridge, fuel, air starter, catering and baggage. Take these passengers off. Alrighty, so that is a flight successfully completed. Ground services are all here. That's great. So now we will disconnect from VATSIM, and then we will we'll refile back to Sydney, and we'll just go straight off again. Because after all, what better to do? Okay. Refile, VATSIM, Jetstar 518, file. We're filed. Alrighty, so now we have to import our SimBrief data. Melbourne to Sydney. Let's reconnect as Jetstar 518. Boom. Nice. Alright, so now we're going to fly all the way back to Sydney. So let's set up a new flight. What's better, VATSIM or Microsoft Flight Sim? Well, you see, VATSIM is just an add-on for Microsoft Flight Sim. And what I mean by that is that VATSIM is not its own simulator, it's just a mod for Flight Sim that adds multiplayer, you see? So VATSIM itself is not a simulator, it's just when you add VATSIM to Microsoft Flight Sim, you get multiplayer. So that, yeah, VATSIM. But VATSIM is really helps to increase the realism. It's fantastic. Okay, so now let's load more fuel. Do we have 7? Do we have block fuel 7? Let's check our operational flight plan. 518. Block fuel 6.966. So yes, we had block fuel as 7. Let's yeah, that's all good. Great. Now let's go back to our cockpit pre-flight checklist, and we're going to do this all again, all over again. I'm crazy, aren't I? Anyway, thanks for the flight. I'm going to head to bed. Good night. Good night. Thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate when people watch my streams, so thanks. That's great. I will see you later, maybe. Doing another stream. Yeah, see ya. Good night. Alrighty. Second initialization page, we shall now start boarding the passengers. And now we'll call for clearance again. So let's set up our radio panel. 121.7. And we will get our notepad ready. Make a new page. And we'll call for clearance. Melbourne ground to low there, Jetstar 518, request IFR clearance to Sydney.
Jetstar 518, clear to Sydney via Dosal planned route, runway 16, Dosal 1 departure, climb via SID 5000, squawk 4265 and departures Unicom 122.8.
Clear to Sydney with the Dosal flight plan route, runway 16, Dosal 1 departure, climb with the SID 5000, squawk 4265 and departures with Unicom 122.8 for Jetstar 518.
Jetstar 518.
Alright, so now we're going to rename the stream and we're going to head all the way back to to Sydney. Let's do it. Okay. So apparently we've got captions here. So that's interesting. I didn't know we had captions, but there you go. You got closed captions right here. I'm gonna try and find the trying to find my YouTube live control panel. Because we gotta rename this stream. Anyway, let's set that up. 5000, 4265 in the squawk. So 4265. Nope, put that back. 4265. Turn that on. I know what we can do. We can go to the live control panel right here. Yes, we're still flying. We're not going anywhere. Don't worry. Okay, we're gonna change the stream title. Melbourne to Sydney on VATSIM, in fact. Alright, there we go, everyone. The stream name has been changed. The stream, however, is still running. Let's keep going with our checklist. Squawk is set. Departure frequency is set. Actually, no, it isn't. 122. 1228. Nice. Alrighty, 1022 is set. MCDU is set up. Not quite yet, so let's just guarantee wait. Passengers boarding. It's going to be another 6 minutes till all the passengers are on board. So, yeah. That's that. While we're doing that, let's just continue working through the MCDU. Great. So that is all good.
Good day, just 712 vacated Golf request. Anything on the jet stuff here?
Just 712, welcome to Melbourne. Taxi
54.3 and 32.
Today.
That's what we're looking for.
Good day, just 712.
Alrighty. Standby 1. I'm back. So, passengers should be boarding soon. 3 minutes left. Okay, so we can continue with our performance calculations. Let's run Actually, no, we won't do them yet. Tell you what we'll do. Will be a flaps 1 departure. We will do our climb performance. Alright, let's do some takeoff calculations for the second time. 161, 161, 161, flex to 71 degrees. Okay. Lovely. Okay, passengers are almost boarded. We will pre-plan a pushback. that for later. Find out where exactly we are. Oh, we're in Echo 8. Perfect. Lovely. Perfect, I guess. Passengers are on yet? Come on, passengers. Taking your time. I think that's an unusually high V1 speed. Why would it be 160? And the boarding is now completed. That means fuel is loading. Just making sure that our weight's all good. Jet bridge can be disconnected now. Air starter we don't need. In that case, let's get the APU bleeders on so we can turn off external power, and ground power can go away. Just make sure we got fuel loaded. Yes, we do. Fuel truck can go away. Seatbelt signs are on. Alright. Let's confirm windows and doors closed and locked. Affirm. Cockpit door closed and locked. Fuel pumps and beacon on. Beacon. Let's get toolbar pushed back. Alrighty, parking brake is set. Great, all good. We are prepared for departure. And Melbourne Ground Jetstar 518, we're at Echo 8, request push.
Jetstar 518, push approved.
Push approved, Jetstar 518. Okay. Alright, that is engine 1 start. Nice. Oh yeah, we're actually following that curve quite well. Nice. It's just it does go quite fast for a pushback tug. I would say that's a little bit excessive. Alright, well engine 2 is available. Let us get now engine 1 of ignition. Alrighty. Now we're waiting our engines. We're waiting for our engines to be available. So that's nice and easy. Easy squeezy, one could say. Pressure's looking a bit low in engine 1, but that's all good. Because it's just starting up, so that's to be expected. What are our brake temperatures looking like?
And Melbourne traffic, Qantas 462 Heavy is requesting IFR clearance over to Sydney with information Quebec on board.
Qantas 462, Melbourne ground today, cleared to Sydney via Docile flight planned route, runway 16, Docile 1 departure, climb by Sid 5000, squawk 4544, and departures Unicom 122 days.
And engine 1 is now available, so then engine master switch.
Sorry, 122 days flight.
No, you...
And Qantas 462 Heavy is cleared over to Sydney via the Docile 1 departure. We're going to climb via the SID up to 5,000 feet. Departure frequency is going to be 122.8, and I missed the squawk code, if you can please repeat that.
Squawking 4544.
4544 for Qantas 462 Heavy.
Qantas 462.
Alright, flight controls are checked. Alright, so now we can get nose lights to taxi. Runway turn off lights on. Strobe lights auto. Parking brake off. Takeoff config check. We'll just keep rolling through that when we do that. Now APU master switch is off. Yes, it is. Roger. And ground Jetstar 518 ready for taxi to runway 16.
Jetstar 518, taxi Golf Alpha across runway 27 at your own discretion, holding point Bravo, runway 16.
Golf Alpha cross 27 at our discretion, and to Bravo holding point runway 16 for Jetstar 518.
518.
Alrighty, let's roll taxi. Takeoff config is normal. Let's check with the cabin. Make a right turn on Alpha next. Okay, before takeoff, we've got to have a TCAS on. We'll do that now. Predictive wind shear and weather radar also. My rudder pedals glitched again. Okay. 1228 in standby. Yes, roger. Nice. Okay then, let's anti-ice as required. Takeoff memo, no blue. Yep, okay. Let's keep rolling through. Attention passengers, once again from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We'd like to thank you for picking to fly with Jetstar. We're now starting our initial taxi out for our flight from Melbourne to Sydney. Approximate flight time is about 1 hour and 20 minutes. We'll be cruising at 39,000 feet for today's flight. This plane unfortunately is not equipped with in-flight entertainment, however you can use our in-flight Wi-Fi on your mobile device. If you have Jetstar Entertainment Plus, it is also an option to purchase on board. Flight attendants will be coming around with a short snack service shortly after departure. And at the moment we're just finalising some paperwork here as we taxi along to the runway. Should expect no delays along our route. We'll be arriving into Sydney just about on time at around 4:45 local time in the afternoon. And once again, thank you very much for flying with Jetstar. Alright, so that's my passenger announcement done. Gonna cross runway 27 in a minute. Passenger announcements, I'm good at them. Alrighty. Just taxiing along. No, I'm not following the line very well, am I? There you go, that's more like it. My tyre's looking a bit flat, I've got to say. I think I gotta check my tyre pressure a bit, because it's not looking great. It's looking a little bit flat, I have to say. Okay. Alright, we're gonna slow down for this crossing. No traffic to the right, no traffic to the right. And we'll make sure, can't really see. There's certainly no traffic to the left. So let's keep rolling.
And all stations, Melbourne ground will be hopping off at time 4:05.
Alright, that was a good runway crossing. Yep, engines are idling. Everything's good. I really hope we'll get either centre or approach hopping online soon. That will be ideal. May not happen, but that's fine. Jetstar 773 is on final. We will probably have to wait for them, although we could probably try and get out. I'm not entirely sure. All the way, he gave us all the way up to Bravo, didn't he? No point taking an intersection from Charlie, we'll just Bravo all the way, that's fine. And we'll get ready to hop over to Unicorn 122.8.
And Jetstar 518, once you've reached that holding point, unfortunately no further ATC is available. Have a good flight.
Roger, we'll contact Unicorn once we get to holding point Bravo, and see you later, Jetstar 518.
Cheers.
And Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 518, we are ready at holding point Bravo for runway 16. I believe there's traffic on final, so at the moment we'll just hold short of 16.
Traffic holding short of Melbourne, we're still about, say 12 miles out from landing, so if you want to squeeze in, feel free.
Do you think we'd be able to just get a takeoff in before? I think I might give it a try. Melbourne traffic. Alright. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 518, taking off runway 16 with the Docel 1 departure. Slight centerline overshoot there, that's a little oopsie. Alright, let's put that into flex. Flex. Alrighty, here goes. That's V1. Nope, that's V1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. And Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 518 airborne, runway 16, currently climbing 5,000 with the Docel 1 departure. Melbourne traffic. Lovely. And that's climb thrust. Let's pitch down for climb. Alrighty. Ground spoilers disarm. Let's bring that climb all the way up to cruise altitude for today, which is 390. Say flat retraction speed, let's bring the flaps up. Now we're climbing through 2,900 all the way up to flight level 390. Pitch for those flight directors. Keep that aircraft in that rather steep pitch. That's alright, just keep pitching for the flight directors. While we're at it, we may as well put constraints on just to make sure that I'm aware of all the constraints along our route today. That climb rate is rather impressive, I have got to say. That's crazy. 5,700 feet per minute in a stock A320neo. That's ridiculous. Alright. What is this game? This is a simulator called Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. You can get it on Steam or you can get it through the Microsoft Store. It's also available on Xbox. I normally don't consider it a game, but rather a complicated simulation. But, yeah. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Thank you. No problem. Not at all. Alright, so that's a barometric pressure standard. We'll keep hand flying up to our altitude today of 39,000 feet. Lovely. Let's have a look from outside the plane. Climbing very nicely. Little Man Reviews just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing. I always appreciate new subscribers on my channel, so thanks, that's great. Thank you very, very much. Okay.
That's Mars traffic, Glider Golf Echo, Romeo, self-launch on rate 19.
You're welcome from Little Man Reviews. We have Adlo 428. When are the peanuts coming out? I'm hungry. That's brilliant. Okay, oh, Melbourne approach. Okay, 132.0. We will contact them. Melbourne approach, hello there, Jetstar 518. We're on the Docel departure, currently through flight level 120.
Jetstar 518, Melbourne approach, good day, reclear direct Docel, climb flight level 240.
Reclear direct Docel and climb 240 for Jetstar 518. Alright, so that's real air traffic control. When are the peanuts coming out? I'm hungry. Oh, the flight attendants will be coming around with a short snack service anytime soon. We are going now direct Docel, which is a nice little shortcut they've given us, so that's very nice. Is that a Boeing 737? No, this plane is a an Airbus A320. So that's the Airbus logo right there. the Boeing 737 is the main, as you're probably aware, that it's the main competitor to the Airbus A320. So yeah, I don't fly the Boeings much. Anyway, now we are above 10,000 feet. Let's get the landing lights off and the seatbelt signs off. Runway turn off lights off, nose lights off, wing lights off.
518, climb flight level 390.
Climb flight level 390, Jetstar 518. And there we go, we're climbing to our final altitude of 39,000 feet. Now, attention passengers, once again from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. As you may have noticed, we have now taken off from Melbourne Airport. We are now climbing up to our cruising altitude today of 39,000 feet. Now we've got a nice easy flight today over to Sydney. We're due in at around 4:43 local time into Sydney, which is in approximately 1 hour from now. Flight attendants will now be coming around with a short snack service. This will cost $16, and yes, I know you have a $10 meal voucher, but unfortunately you're still going to have to pay the $6 above that. Alternatively, you may go without a snack and then watch everybody else eat their snacks and feel hungry. We will be landing into Sydney with moderate turbulence, so please make sure to keep your seatbelts fastened once we get close to the Sydney area, and generally keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you are seated. Once again, thanks very much for flying with Jetstar. Alright, there you go. That's my briefing. It looks like a Boeing 737, yes, especially from the outside, they're quite easy to confuse. From the inside, the easy way to determine is that obviously the 737s would have a yoke just about kind of where I'm looking, a little steering wheel looking thing, and the Airbuses just have this little side stick instead of having a yoke, which is obviously far superior. Anyway, yeah, we're just climbing up to our cruising altitude. Victor Aviation obviously enjoyed my passenger announcements. I'm glad. I am very glad of that. Yeah. Not much going on now. I'm glad we do have Approach online. That's very good. We might even have Melbourne Centre online, but maybe not. Melbourne Centre we may have to wait for. So obviously, for those of you who just joined, I'm flying on VATSIM, the Real Air Traffic Control Network, and so we'll have real air traffic control on board, which is great. Yeah. Cabin pressure is all good. Cockpit, pretty good temperature. We might turn it down a little bit more because I'm feeling a bit warm up here in the cockpit, so we're just going to...
All stations, Melbourne, information tankers up, expect GLSR approach runway 16 with 180 degrees, 16 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers.
Get the aircon cooled down a bit.
4,500, temperature 20, QNH 1022, information Tango Melbourne.
Lovely, thank you for informing me of that, since I'm the only aircraft in the area, and I'm not even arriving at Melbourne. That's great, thanks. Alright. And we're going to be leaving his airspace in just a minute, so I think he's going to hand us over. Do you use the SIM bridge at all? On the fly-by-wire? Yeah, I do. So I have an iPad sitting in front of me. I won't do a face reveal. You can look on my channel for that. When I do that on YouTube live streams, they don't like me.
518, on to advisory 122 decimal 8, sir.
Over to advisory 122 decimal 8. See ya. Okay, and I have an iPad in front of me, and I have the remote FMC. So I have this screen showing on my iPad, and it's great. So yeah, SIM bridge, very useful. Do you fly the Dreamliner? Says Little Man Reviews. Generally, I'm more of an Airbus kind of person. If you check out my stream from yesterday, I had a go flying the Dreamliner. It wasn't very good though, so I'm still very much learning on the Dreamliner. Obviously, I don't fly anything in real life, but I'm still very much learning about the ways of the Dreamliner in the simulator. But yeah, mostly I stick to Airbus. Adlo 428 does the same thing, so yeah, that's great. It kind of makes sense. I mean, it's great that SimBridge, it's a useful feature. So yeah, but sometimes I just like to actually manually input stuff in the FMC, just 'cause it's kind of fun. Anyways, let's make a broadcast on Melbourne. Traffic. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 518, climbing through flight level 270 all the way up to flight level 390, final cruising altitude, Melbourne traffic. Not many other people in the airspace at the moment, not entirely sure why, but that is fine. We've got a little bit of a tailwind, which means our ground speed is faster than our airspeed, which is quite nice. Got my co-pilot here. And otherwise, there is not much going on. Which is how we like it. So now, we'll probably go to our performance page and enter our destination data. Print out the latest information for Sydney on our printer. ATIS. Send. MCDU, FMGC, what do you want now? AOC menu. Received messages. Nothing yet. Okay, nothing yet. That's fine. We'll go to our progress page, and as always, we'll put Big M in our progress page. It's the name of the waypoint we need to start descending at. And otherwise, there is not too much going on for this flight, which is nice. Cool. I like the Airbus 380. Yes, me too. It's one of my favourite aircraft. It's just if you've ever flown it as a passenger, you'll know that it's absolutely the best to fly in. The legroom is just, even in super economy seats, the legroom is unmatched. And really, it's one of the best aircraft out there. It's just so quiet and extremely comfortable, and the feeling of flying on one is just absolutely brilliant. With the double deck and everything, and the 4 engines, it's brilliant. I would agree. I certainly like the Airbus A380. Okay, let's have a look at Sydney's information. Yeah. Good answer. So for the moment, we'll input information at Alpha. Expect. Okay, so temperature is 23. QNH 1020. Wind is 140 at 14. That's nice. Barometric altitude 220 we'll put in. Nice. Oh wait, no, that's radio. 220 and baro, not radio. Okay, lovely. Great, okay, so that's all done. Nice. Probably run some landing calculations now, so assuming our approach speed is filled from the operational flight plan. Actually, no, we won't do our landing calculations yet because we don't entirely need them. So in the meantime, we're climbing up to 39,000 feet, so we just got to get a few more. We're at 34,000 right now. Then it'll be a nice easy flight over to Sydney. So yeah, can't wait. Alrighty. Let's keep reading the chat. There's no one in the chat. Well, there are no new messages in the chat, rather. Lovely. Nice. In Roblox, I'm flying the Dreamliner. Oh, nice. Do you play a bit of Roblox? Which Roblox flight simulator? Is it PTFS or one of the other ones, Project Flight or whatever? Victor Aviation says that his favourite aircraft is the 747. That is a very good choice. For me, personally, I like the A350. However, the 747, the Queen of the Skies, obviously, it's a good one. PTFS, yeah, I play a little bit of that myself. I'm not super into Roblox. I started it so I could play Croydon Bus Simulator. But yes, it's a pretty good Roblox game considering. And I think they added engine failures or something in the latest update. I don't play it all that much because obviously we've got the Microsoft Flight Simulator here. But yeah. Yes, they did. Okay, I was right. Nice. I like to play Roblox Project Flight, and right now I'm playing Croydon Bus Simulator while watching the stream. Wow, yes, it's actually quite a fun game. I always skip stops so I can get ahead of schedule, though. It's funny how YouTube live streams can bring everyone together. Anyway, my headset is slightly tangled, so I'm just gonna disconnect it. You may hear some weird sounds while the audio plug gets a bit knocked out of the socket. Give me 1 second. Alright, I have readjusted my headset, and we're going to make another traffic broadcast, because Melbourne traffic Jetstar 518 now levelled off at our final cruising altitude, flight level 390. Next waypoint is Ebony in 35 nautical miles, Melbourne traffic. Lovely. Qantas 2, all the way from Singapore, has joined us. That's crazy. And Air France 5219. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yes. How do you know when to start descent? So, if you see if I zoom into this little screen here, you'll see that it has a little green line and lots of kind of 5-letter words. So, as you probably know, these are all waypoints. This is my navigation display. You see, before the one that's called Cullen, there's a little arrow that comes out of the right and points down. That is called my top of descent, and that is how I know when I start descending. So as soon as my little plane icon goes past that arrow, I know that I just need to wind this down. And this, by the way, is my little autopilot dial. This is the altitude. You see the one that I'm moving? So I wind that down to where I want to go, and then I have to push it. I'm not going to push the knob in. I'm not going to do it right now, so I'm going to wind it back up to my final cruising. Little Man reviews, wait, can you go anywhere? Yes, I can. I'm currently flying Melbourne to Sydney. I can go literally anywhere I want in the world. Except some airports are modelled better than others. But yes. Which is very cool. That's why this game costs $100. Yeah, you can fly where you live. Certainly. You can fly. You can only. Yeah, you can. How do you program your descent on your FMCU? Have trouble doing this? Well, there's not really much programming. So you've got to go to your flight plan page, right? And then it'll say destination without the 16, right? So it'll just say like destination YSSY, for example. Then you click on that and you've got to press arrival, and then you select which runway you'd like, and then you select which arrival you'd like, and then that'll get programmed in. Then you'll see on your flight plan some waypoints listed under that arrival. Then you just wait for that little descent marking, that little top of descent right there. You wind the knob down and you either push it forward or pull it out. Do you know where PDX is? No, I don't. I do not. As in an airport code? PDX, Portland International Airport. Okay, now I know. There you go. I magically worked it out. Yes, now I do. Portland, Oregon, yeah. Portland, Oregon Airport, yeah. Yeah. I live there. Oh, nice. At the airport? That's great. Very nice. You should do some plane spotting there. That'd be fun. Uh-oh. His left engine is on fire. Little Man reviews, what are you doing? That's not good. My left engine is just fine. In fact, let's get a quick look at it just to make sure. Yeah, nice. And the right engine's chilling, right wing's chilling. The Let's get that undercarriage view looking nice. There you go, view number 8, and the tail cam, and the jump seat pilot cam. Everything looking good. I'm getting a live feed from the Roblox flight sim right here in the chat. That's crazy. We're getting mission updates. Make an emergency landing somewhere. Make an emergency landing at Perth, or I don't know, Rockford or whatever. I haven't played that game for a while. Rockford is where you're going. No, perfect. There you go then. I guessed it. So we are now coming up to Canberra Airport. That's obviously not where we're going, but that's that is where it's the airport we're going to be flying over in a few minutes, maybe. And then we're going to be starting our descent down to 3,000 feet. So that we can make a nice landing into Sydney. Can't wait. So I'm trying to become a controller on VATSIM. I've passed the controller exam, but now I need to wait for my practical training. I'm still waiting in the queue. I'm number 11 in the queue, so yeah. Alright. Alright, nice. Uh-oh. Lost control. Lost your landing gear. Uh-oh. That's not great. No. No. It's a Roblox disaster. Alright. Fire beats. So what do you guys think of my little information bar at the top? Does it look clean? Because I recently added it to my streams. I think it looks alright actually. Yes. It looks yes. Okay, that's good enough for me. I like that. Everything's all good in the flight management computer, so that's perfect. We're just cruising along nicely. Yeah. It's all good. Doop. Dip, 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 dip. I'm going to try and make a butter landing into Sydney. We're going to see how that goes. I hope it will go well. Are you going to be landing runway 16 right? Yes, I am. Assuming that that's what the ATIS reads. Yeah, I'm going to be taking a 16 right arrival. Ground is currently being trained by an instructor. If you look at VATSIM radar right now, Sydney Ground is being trained by one of the best VATSIM controllers that I have been controlled by, and he's also now an instructor, Alex. So yeah. Top of descent coming up in about 40 nautical miles, so that's good. Yeah. We still don't have Melbourne Centre or Sydney Approach online, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. I don't mind. What do I do? There's no fire truck and my engines are on fire. Pull the engine fire handles. I reckon that's a good choice, I would say. Pull the engine fire bottle discharge handles and you should get some fire extinguishing solution, maybe. Perhaps. Who knows? That's what I would recommend. Santa is in my game. It's a bit late. Christmas has been and gone, you know. Bit late for Santa. I think we had Santa flying on VATSIM as well. Anyway. Why am I fiddling with the auto brakes? What I'm looking for is the range. So now 30 nautical miles until top of descent. Yay. Uh-oh. Wide open mouth face emoji. What's going on? Someone is flying a walrus. Okay, that genuinely made me laugh. Okay, that's funny. Someone is flying a walrus. That's crazy. That's crazy. Average day in BTFS. Oh my goodness, this server is weird. Yeah, I think I can tell. Okay, that made me laugh a lot. This is why the BobTube is the best community ever. You get actually funny and good subscribers. So thank you. Let's see. How many subscribers do we currently possess? 269. Nice. 269. Nice. 269. Alrighty. Well, make sure to stay tuned on BobTube, because in about a week I will be releasing a vlog video of going to Hobart. I'm going to Hobart on the 6th, so I'm hoping to get a vlog out by kind of the Victor's Aviation. Oh, what? I didn't know they added custom people to Croydon. What? They added custom people to Croydon Roblox? That's crazy. Are you behind schedule? Or are you on time? And which route are you driving? With which bus? I'm glad I found literally one other person who also plays Croydon Bus Simulator. That's crazy. What are the chances? Alright, now we're going to be descending. Now we're going to be descending. And Sydney traffic Jetstar 518 is now descending, initiating descent from flight level 390 all the way down to 3,000 feet. We're going to be following the Rivet 4 arrival into Sydney traffic. Hang on. Friend spotted. On VATSIM, Qantas 886. Still no approach online. We're now descending, trying to meet our descent profile on the way down from 39,000 feet all the way down.
Traffic Canberra, Velocity 55, got a line up runway 35 at a time to the west and climbing to the flight level. Traffic Canberra.
My bus is stuck. Uh-oh. I can't fly the Hawk T1. Oh, okay. And why is that? Okay, pilot error then. Makes sense. If you cannot fly, then if you're not able to fly, then of course you cannot fly. I thought you meant like there was an error with the plane or something. No. Simply pilot error. Nah, don't worry, chill. So we're gonna have to vector ourselves into Sydney, because we're not gonna get any radar vectors from ATC because they're not here. When I take off my nose, keeps going down when I pull up. Someone say massive now. That message is suspicious. Something's going on there. IDK. Stand by, I'm just going to mute my mic once. Alright everybody, I'm back. So we're currently just tracking next waypoint Terra Island 16 nautical miles. We're descending through flight level 287. Down to all the way down to 3,000. Then we're going to be turning around to get ourselves onto the final approach path for runway 16 right. So yeah, that's what's going on so far. 55 views on this stream total, so that is great. And the 3 concurrent viewers, thank you very much for sticking with the stream. I appreciate that very much. Yep. We're looking like we're perfectly on descent profile, and we're on descent speed, so that's great. And yeah, unfortunately still no air traffic control online, so that is a little bit of a shame, but that's okay. We can control ourselves. Once we get on approach, we can contact Sydney Tower, but there's just no en route control. As I say, Sydney ground, that's they have made it to the top of the queue, and they're doing their training right now on the network. So, yes. Little man reviews. Takeoff. I'm doing backflips. Uh-oh. I don't think planes are meant to do that when they take off. Maybe check your trim settings. Maybe. Bit of troubleshooting. Troubleshooting with Bob. So, we're looking like we're just following all that descent profile very nicely. Yep. I'll probably put the seatbelt signs back on, and we'll do another passenger announcement. Ding dong! Attention everybody, once again from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. As you may have been able to tell, we are now descending into Sydney International, Kingsford Smith International Sydney Airport. We are going to be arriving at Sydney in approximately 20 minutes. At local time 4:41. It's a lovely day in Sydney. The temperature is currently 22 degrees, getting into the evening local time. As I say, you'll probably be off the aircraft about 5 p.m. local time. Still have a good couple of hours until a sunset. So, thank you very much again for flying Jetstar. We would like to ask you please to fasten your seatbelts and return to your seats if you have not already. We will be turning on the seatbelt sign in a few minutes. The snack service is now concluded, so if you did not want to pay $16 for a tiny can of Pringles, unfortunately you do not have the opportunity to do that anymore. Thank you very much for flying with Jetstar. That's it from the flight deck. I've got to go scroll a few more YouTube shorts. I will see you when we land. Ding dong! Alright, there we go. That's a very normal announcement. Never mind. I got you, didn't I? Yes. We're now descending through about 20,000 feet. Very nice. It was looking like a sort of normal and sensible, sane announcement until the end. Got to scroll some YouTube shorts as a pilot does. because, you know, autopilot's doing its job. I'm scrolling shorts. Anyway, is it good that I'm flying upside down from Little Man Reviews? I would say actually probably not. I would say it would be advisable to turn your plane the right way around. Then again, just a little suggestion. But yes. Alright, but yes. Update, I did not find any cool YouTube shorts because I think I've watched them all. So we're just gonna look outside the windows and monitor our instruments. So yeah. Looking good. Nice wing view out the side there. Let's have a look at our undercarriage view. Yeah, looking good. Lots of nice air pollution coming out from the engines. And this side too, and the tail cam. Alright, all good. Lovely. That is actually a significant degree of air pollution that I can see right there. Oh wait, no, it's just catching the light in a weird way. Okay, well that's fine. Alright, that's through 19,000 now. Seatbelt signs are on already because we have been forecast a little bit of turbulence. So that's hence the reason why I have made the decision to put the seatbelts on. We do have a flight plan discontinuity at TSAT waypoint. That's when we're going to be turning left, and we're going to do a bit of self-vectoring into Sydney, unless miraculously approach comes online in the last 5 minutes of flight. Unfortunately, I don't think that will be happening. But we will see. We will see. We've got terminal information Charlie. Nothing has changed as far as I'm aware. Temperature 22 QNH 1019. That's Sydney terminal information Charlie. On approach, we've got velocity 223 in A330 in from Melbourne, following a similar flight path. Following a similar flight path. Oh my goodness! Following a similar flight path to myself, and they're going to be landing on runway 16 left, I believe. So that's great. I'm going to pull up the chart for the approach runway 16 right. Actually no, I'm going to pull up the Rivet 4 arrival chart, which used to be the Rivet 3, but now it's the Rivet 4. So for runway 16, we track from Rivet to Big M, and then Tammy. Then we cross Boogie at 6,000 feet, and expect radar vectors to final. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good to me. Whenever I join a flight sim, for example, Project Flight, I fly for 10 seconds and then I plane spot. Am I normal? Absolutely. You cannot avoid plane spotting. It is if you're an aviation fan and you see a plane, you've got to spot the plane. There's nothing you can do about it. But yes. Nice. So now we are through 14,000 feet, aka flight level 140. We're just still descending down to our altitude of 3,000, where we're going to intercept the localizer and the glide slope for our ILS approach. Still 2 people watching, so thank you very much for maintaining watching. You know, it boosts the YouTube algorithm and gives me more subscribers, so yay. Yay. And this is the second leg of our flight, so we've actually been streaming for 3 hours now. We hopped Sydney to Melbourne, and now we're just about to commence our second leg, Melbourne back to Sydney, so that's nice. We offloaded all the passengers at Melbourne and got some fresh new ones on board, and took all the fuel out, put new fuel on board for no reason whatsoever. But that was a pretty fast turnaround, actually, a half an hour turnaround, rather impressive. So, oh no, what are you up to now, Little Man Reviews? flying upside down in a Boeing 747. Oh my goodness, my viewers are absolutely crazy. Well, do as you wish. You can do what you'd like to do. I can't stop you doing that. However, it's an interesting decision. Also, is it me, or is the YouTube tagging system completely broken? Like, you'll put someone's username perfect with the @ symbol, and then it just won't work. It reminded me, Victor Aviation. You just tried to tag Little Man Reviews, but it just didn't work. For some reason, it's all broken. Our plane is nice and cool at 17 degrees Celsius. That is very nice. Our passengers will be nice and cold, but I like to keep it cool in the cabin. And after all, since I'm the pilot, I get to choose the aircon. So that's good. Sydney ground is still being instructed. Independent visual approach when visual, but first instrument approach for runway 16 right. Yep, that's all looking right in accordance with the procedures, so that's great. We do have information Charlie on board, so that's nice. Now let's wind that range down a bit more. We're looking for 3,000 feet in 30 nautical miles, which means we'll need to do about 1,000 feet a mile, I think. No, per 10 miles. Maths. Okay, great. Hiccups, my apologies. We are now through 10,000, and what that means is that we are going to turn the landing lights on. Nose lights to takeoff position, runway turn-off lights are on. Wing lights are coming on. Also, seatbelt signs have been already enabled due to the turbulence, and dome light will put that on dim, because a bit of dome light is always helpful. We got 4,880 kilos of fuel on board, so that's plenty in case we have a diversion over to Canberra. In case we have too many go-arounds, but I'm planning to quite butter this landing, so we'll have to see how that goes. We will have to see how that goes. It'll probably go okay, and I just need to make sure that my landing recorder software is currently running, because it wasn't before. So maybe should I test it? Okay, it's working now, so with luck everything should be fine. Hold on, did you just say 72 degrees? No, I did not say 72 degrees, I said 17 degrees. 72 in the cabin, we would all be cooking, unless you're an American, in which case 70 is a nice cool temperature. But 72 degrees Celsius would be a nice Aussie summer's day. Yes. I did not say 72 degrees. That would be slightly crazy. Even I like to keep it cool in the cabin. Anyway, 72 degrees heading would be more accurate, compass degrees, but certainly not temperature degrees. A bit of cloud cover at the moment. I'm in IFR conditions, can't really see anything out the windows anymore, so I'll have to look down at these weird little screens that show lots of numbers that I don't understand. But speed brakes are out, so we can continue descending at good descent rate. Yeah. Now just descending through 7,000 feet per minute. We're getting into the final approach phase now. So let's run through our approach checklist. That is, auto brakes are on medium. Actually, no, we're going to run no auto brakes and some hefty manual braking to try and get out by taxiway Golf, because otherwise it'll be a super long taxi to our gate, and I want to minimize taxi times because I got to go after this. I'm hungry. So ground spoilers are armed. Flaps are going to be taken out later in the approach. Cabin crew, ding dong. Cabin crew, be seated for descent. Okay. So now we've got to. Little Man Reviews, BobTube, did you say 72 degrees is hot? 102 degrees is the best. Oh yes, same. I love chilling at a temperature where no water can possibly exist. Except for if it's been incorrectly boiled, however. Yes, Victor Aviation, ding dong. Well, I find the default sounds much too quiet and therefore unsatisfactory. Hence I need to do my own. Ding dong! And I'm if I do say so myself, it's a pretty good cabin bell sound. Anyway, we're now gonna put ourselves into selected altitude mode, and we're gonna be on descent down to 3,000 feet. Ding dong! Yes, everybody likes my ding dong. That's good. Yes, it's all good. Tell you what, chat, would you like to play a game? Here you go. Play a game, chat. It's on screen. So you got to type !game to play, I think. Alright, we're now going into selected heading mode, and we're going to be making a left turn 020. Okay, I don't think the game's working. Wait, how is the game not working? Ah, the game isn't working. I forgot how you play the game. Oh wait, I've got to make it bigger. I know why. You got to type !game and then a 5-letter word. It's Wordle. So enjoy playing Wordle while I land the plane. So you got to, for example, like that. Should work. Yeah. Alright, that's 3,000 feet. Let's make a broadcast. Sydney traffic, Jetstar 518, currently heading 020, and we're going to be getting onto the ILS approach for runway 16 right, Sydney traffic. Okay, the game is not working, unfortunately. Sorry guys, no game. Oh wait, no, it is working. It's working. Okay, here goes. So you got to guess together. You see? Actually, I'll make it a bit smaller if that's okay, so you can probably still see that. Sorry, it might be a bit laggy. I'm not sure what I can do about that. So you got one G in the word, and it's in the right place. So think about what that could be. Alright, we're going to now go into the performance phase and activate the approach phase. You guys have got to use real words. Alright, we're going to now turn ourselves to a heading of 200 for base. Alright, let's get ILS displays on and approach mode active. But your G is in the wrong place, so it wouldn't be grass if it's green. It's got to be somewhere else, you see. You know what? We're going to go direct to Erden.
2,500.
That's 2,500. Yep, we'll leave. You've only got 2 guesses left. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay, let me have a guess. Come on, it's gotta be, it must be Sigma, right? Oh wait, no, there's no A. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't think playing Wordle in chat is very good. I don't think it's ideal. All right, let's get contact Sydney Tower and ground on standby. Okay. You know what? We're not going to play the game right now because I'm landing and I don't want you guys focusing on a game instead of my actual landing. So no Wordle. No Wordle at the moment, okay? We can do Wordle after we land, okay? Okay, here goes. Sorry. Look, I'll keep the Wordle for later streams. How about that? How about that? Alright, that is localizer alive, so flaps 1, and similarly glide slope alive, so let's get gear down, and flaps 2 when appropriate. As in right now. Alright, everyone does not like the fact that I removed Wordle from the stream. Okay, I will give you Wordle back after we land, okay? But alright, you know what? You know what? Just have Wordle. Just have Wordle. There you go. You happy now? Enjoy! And the best bit is, because you miserably failed the last Wordle, you can have another go! Yay!
2,500. 2,500.
And let us contact the tower 120.5. Nice. Sydney Tower, hello there, Jetstar 518, established on the ILS for runway 16 right.
Jetstar 518, Sydney Tower, good day.
Aww. Alright, let's tune in, okay, so Apple is doing quite well. So Apple, you've got the A in the right place, and there's an L somewhere else, so what could that be? Let's tune in, 1, 2, 1. 121 decimal 7.
2,000.
That's 2,000. Let's get ourselves flaps 3. Cabin alert. That's not a word.
2,000.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Smartest chat ever. Okay, so, what do we think it's going to be now? What could it be? Okay, so Alfie, even though it's not, it has the A and the L in the right place. So now what do you know about this word? It doesn't have a P or an E. It's got an AL something. So what could that be? Let's just check that we're fully configured for landing. We're fully configured for landing.
Turkish 01 at runway 16 left, holding point Bravo 10.
Turkish 01 Heavy Sydney Tower, g'day, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Turkish 01 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Jetstar 518, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 16 right for Jetstar 518. Alright, that's 1,000 feet, we are now visual. You can probably take the approach visually from here. Yeah, visual approach. Just keep following that glide slope and localizer. Don't want it to be too visual. That is not a 5-letter word.
500.
Chat, can we spell? The answer to that question is no, obviously not. What did I think?
100 above.
Okay, this is a very clearly visual approach. You can see that this is a visual approach. Okay, Victor Aviation just H revealed he's 5. That's great.
Minimum 200.
And in response to Victor Aviation's joke, Little Man reviews seriously H revealed, which is crazy.
100.
Butter?
50. 40.
Turkish 01, there's no further ATC, frequency change approved, see you.
Turkish 01 switching to Unicom. Thanks for your service.
Alright, that was quite a long float. However, the landing itself was not bad. We can now roll out to the left on Bravo or something like that.
Jetstar 518, contact ground 121.7, good day.
Over to ground 121.7 for Jetstar 518, see ya. Sydney ground. Let's just find out where we are.
Singapore.
Sydney ground, good afternoon. Jetstar 518, we're clear of the runway on Gulf.
Jetstar 518, advice parking.
We don't have a specific bay, but if you could give us somewhere in domestic 2, that would be great for Jetstar 518.
Jetstar 518, taxi via Golf to domestic 2 base.
Taxi Golf to the domestic 2 base, Jetstar 518. Alright.
Sydney ground, Qantas 566, holding short Bravo 10.
5 second calling, say call sign only.
Qantas 566.
Qantas 556, continue taxi holding point Bravo 10, runway 16 left, and contact tower 120.5.
Continue taxi holding point Bravo 10 to 16 left, and contact tower 120.5, Qantas 566.
All stations, Sydney delivery is online, contact them on 133.8.
That's all stations looking for clearance, contact delivery 133.8.
Sydney Tower, good day, ANZ 226, radio check.
Last station calling, call sign only.
Sydney Tower, good day, ANZ 226, radio check.
Oh, Air New Zealand.
555. Velocity 223, say parking one more time.
Sydney, we don't actually have a location at the moment, velocity 223.
Okay, velocity 223, continue taxi via Bravo, cross 25 and Golf to Bay.
Continue taxi Bravo, cross 25, can you do that last spot again, please?
Just
Oh, what was the word?
519 at holding point Bravo 2 ready.
Just a 519, contact tower 120.5, safe flight.
See you guys.
220.5, thanks for your help. Just up on my pin.
Final station calling blocks again.
Sydney Ground, can you say again last for velocity 223?
Velocity 223, taxi via Bravo, cross 25, Golf to the Bay.
Taxi Bravo, cross 25, Golf to the Bay, velocity 223.
And that, everybody, is going to be it for today's stream. Thank you everyone very much for tuning in, especially the people who were here the entire stream. So thank you very much. And I will probably do another stream tomorrow. But until then, I think I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.